everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new romantic movie just dropped on Netflix called Make Me Believe. And this movie, it is from Turkey. And in this movie, you see these two grandma who is like kind of neighbor to each other. In this movie, we see they try to make their match made for their grandkids who are adult in this movie. And we see in this movie like these two grandkids, like they used to be quite close with each other, but now they are not anymore. But these two grandma, they decide to make them, fall in love with each other again. And this movie, we see for a while they do like each other, start liking each other in this movie. But later on, we see they fall apart again. So what do I think about this movie? I think this movie started out interesting. I was like, whoa, this is really interesting. These two grandma trying to hook them up. But as the movie goes on, this movie, I will say the pacing for this movie is a little bit like slower, it does have a lot of like daggy scene. It does have a lot of other side character as well. They comes on and they do stuff in this movie. The center character, I thought they had really good chemistry with each other. Both of them are like really felt like they're into each other, so their chemistry I really buy. And the story itself, I guess we do see something happen between them. It does play out, and toward the end, of course, we see they fall apart. Then how movie will end, like they will be together again. So this movie's plot is little predictable, I would say. Like as it goes on, you're like how it's gonna go bit by bit. Some of the direction for this movie, I felt like it was really slow. It's not very engaging. Same time, it's not bad. People who enjoy this kind of movie, I think they will like it. But it's for me, I felt like it was too slow pace. Often the story dragged a lot, and I was like, just do. Like you're just like in your mind, you're thinking just do it already. You know what I mean? Like it does drag a little bit here and there. Overall, this movie's the plot is a little predictable. Then again, that does have some twist and turn there. But I felt like when I was watching, I felt like it took them too long to fall in love. Especially when you know how the story will go. I guess they do have some like old grass that they need to work on it. Overall, this movie, it is a little predictable, but it's not bad. I really like the center actor and actors. They had good chemistry with each other. The grandma were sometimes really funny. I really like, I guess I didn't like all the other side characters that much. I felt like their story was a little bit annoying. Overall, this movie was okay. It's not as good as a couple of other movies I've seen recently from Turkey. Especially I have seen recently, what was it, Saving Sarah, or that was a really good show if you have not seen it. That show was quite good. This movie, it is interesting, I would say, but somewhat predictable plot. Overall, it was okay for me, and that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to other reviews on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.